Greetings! I am Lies.
And I am Scandal.
And let's play a game together. Let's go into a sanctuary together.
Ooh, you can heal yourself real fast.
Save first. Thought I was healed.
Be
healed. The orb has fallen. The orb has fallen. And I don't see the Empress. What
is that on the ground?
That's the orb. Oh, in front of the orb.
In front of the orb. Next to the orb.
It's gonna hit me in a cutscene, but I think that's probably the Empress.
Oh no.
Yeah?
Yeah, that looks like her.
Oh, well, I don't see fire. Is that...
I mean...
her head is out?
Maybe? Oh, does that mean...
Did we kill the Empress?
Did we?
Oh,
no, did you see the person over in the corner? Huh?
No, I did not.
What the heck happened? It looked like Rao.
I see.
Bad Rao. That is not actually Rao. Hey, pretty lady! Himiko?
Yeah, to say that's not Rao, so no Rao.
No, yeah, no Rao. Jeez. Oh.
I mean, it looks like she's breathing based on the movement of the screen. But
I know! There actually, she is breathing.
Like
because of the movement of actually the animation.
Yeah.
Like, that's really bad.
Like, you can look at her necklace and she's literally breathing. It's amazing. I'm just like, dude.
She's dead.
Well, we just... It was terrifying. A monster 10 times my height appeared. It destroyed the magical barrier and left Queen Himiko like that.
Rusty, babe? Is that you? What monster are you talking about?
The one we saw in the
that
vision?
Ginormous thing that attacked you at Ankoku Temple?
I'm scared now. But you're not even you now. The evil beings we must defeat to save the people in the city. Their leader is such a mighty beast. I'm sorry, Rao. Hashtag mighty beast.
A mighty beast.
Hi.
Hey, baby, wanna check out my mighty beast?
Rao.
So sign up to my, what is it? I'm trying to remember his, sign up to my OnlyFans in order to see my mighty beast.
Oh my god. No human could stand up to that mighty beast. Someone somewhere is gonna watch this at some point.
I know, yeah.
And be like, oh my god, this is an intense, serious, emotional scene. You've just lost 2 pieces of royalty. This is terribly dark and scary. How the hell are you making sex jokes?
I mean, probably part of the reason is because they're royalty. 1, and number 2, they're also made up and they're not real.
There's
so it's
no
okay.
people here, we're okay.
There's no peeps. Like, it doesn't mean you can't get an emotional experience out of it and you can't have a time, but it's also recognizing, again, that separation of fiction and reality of going, like, there's nobody here.
We're not mocking anyone because no one's here. Alright. Could stand up to it. Our feeble mortal resistance is futile.
Her language has really shifted.
This sounds like the bad guy speech that everybody you thought was a good guy, except for everyone watching on the screen, knew was a bad guy the whole time, is finally going, I finally succumbed to the forces of dark. And you're like, yeah, we all knew you would the whole time. And everyone in the screen is going, what?
Lysenderov!
What?
Dang it! No!
Lysenderov! No!
Dang it, Lysenderov! Himiko said that she'd be okay as long as she had that crystal ball!
And it's still there.
It is really still there. So how the heck did this happen? Hey, Ammy, why do you keep staring at the busty babe? Like, I know she's hot and all, but only I truly stare at busty babes.
4.
I do.
Okay, so you know...
Is everybody else going, no you don't.
You really, 1, don't, and 2, also, don't you remember that when I walked into, the Temple of the Winds, that the blind guy, spirit guy saw me and said I was the most beautiful of all babes ever? So you know.
Just so you know, I'm the prettiest of them all.
No matter how pretty they are, it's me.
I looked into the mirror, and therefore I did see that I was the most beautiful of them all. And no one else could beat me.
Yes.
Himiko's dead. Aren't you the least bit sad?
No, I'm angry.
OMG! Oh my god! Prime girl that I simp for! She is there! She's the one! Except that that's not true at all. Issun is just, like, I wouldn't call him a simp. God, I hate the thing that simping has gotten so popular. Apparently there was even a thing where there was this this individual that identified themselves as a woman who was like, my boyfriend is so afraid of basically being seen as a simp, which for some reason means that you're less than being a man, do you know what simp means?
I do not.
Okay, is that what that face was?
Yeah, go
What are we talking about?
What are we talking about?
Okay,
What are we talking about?
So, quick thing real fast. If you do not know what a simp is a simp is apparently Definitely one of those things where they usually go, you're usually a man, because this is the misogynistic culture we live in, and also the misandrist culture we live in of going, men cannot be fragile, right? Or basically go, I admire women, or like women, where you usually have someone who will do things for women, or basically just be a nice, decent person to women, and just be, you know, like, God, she's really hot, or she's really attractive, or just being like, she's really intelligent, or really capable. Somebody that also used to be, did you ever hear the term white knight?
Basically, men aren't allowed to be excited about women in a genuine way.
Yes.
And if you are simpering?
Yes, you're a simp. You're a simpering. You're in that sense, you're a pussy.
I'm not sad because I am angry. Don't you see my teeth? Bark.
Arr.
Bark. See, I was right.
What's wrong? Ammy, like, seriously? WTF?
Amaterasu? What are you doing?
Down, Ammy! What the crap? I mean, come on!
I will fling you off my head with your tiny papping feet that keep causing me to itch and flick my ears at you. Have you lost your mind? Are you in the grip of the evil curse as well?
Huh?
No, Bork. Kanji zaba satsu, gyojin hanya harami taji, shoken go no kaiku dushi isi ku yaku. Bork!
Oh.
And the eyes are red.
Oh, dear.
Darkness falls.
What the? Huh? What's up with those freaky eyes of yours, babe? WTF, you're freaking me out!
Well, carrying on with this any longer would spoil the fun.
That really was Rao. Really, Rao has been dead for a while.
I say, yeah, there's no Rao.
Rao.
You are a cunning beast, Amaterasu, and by that I mean God, because you're not literally a beast.
At all.
I lured you to the treasure ship as bait for the water dragon, but you escaped and managed to get your paws on the lucky mallet. You even cleared the city of the poison mist. You also started searching for Oni Island to bring down my personal private fortress for me.
Oh dear.
Oh, and you even managed to tame the mighty water dragon. And by that I mean kill it, but that's fine.
It's fine.
But how can someone so sexy be evil? Asks every person ever of every writer ever. Only the sexy ones are evil, it's fine.
Honestly, there is definitely a problem also in reality where the reason why I feel like people cannot get over it is because when we do have basically normal looking serial killers or people who are considered to be attractive, people go, but the good people that we have always been taught always look in a certain way. They always act in a certain way, they use language in a very specific way, and it's like, this is one of the reasons why sometimes I get very suspicious actually of people who are like, I am incredibly nice and friendly, and you go, yeah, I know that you've been a monster more than once and in one way, and that doesn't mean that they're serial killers, but that's why I talk about, like, sometimes you run into some people, you're like, wow, you're just really sweet, and you go, you're also one of the most nasty and basically aggressive people I think I've ever met.
In the areas where you are.
Right. Because you're basically like, I must preserve my innocence and purity at all costs, and I will kill you for it, kind of thing. Not necessarily like literally, but yeah.
But now that the water dragon has gone, my fortress is impregnable. It cannot be pregnant
at all. You can't penetrate. You can't impregnate.
Pregnate it.
Picante. You like Issun picante.
Pregnart.
Wants to get pregnant.
God,
I love
Picante.
Picante.
We should just link that on this one.
God. I think we've done that before.
It's still good. Impregnable. And Himiko is but a lifeless corpse. Which is how all corpses are. Because a life-filled corpse is no good at all.
A life-filled corpse is undead. Or not dead at all.
Or just a person, actually.
Quite.
You'll never know where Oni Island is now, because while it's been sitting still for an entire month, I've now moved it. This instant.
This moment.
Luck must be on my side. Finally, after all these misadventures.
Great.
Occupying the body of this priestess, which isn't actually her body if that was her skeleton. Right. Unless I'm occupying her flesh.
Her experience, maybe?
The bones out of it.
Ooh, that would be morbid, or just like the flesh experience, the body of the embodiment
The shape of.
Yes.
I like the idea of just slurping the bones out and filling all that with evil energy, and it's just a flesh suit.
Honestly, that would be pretty intense. Accurate?
A little
right?
bit. I just slurp, here's your skeleton, plap. I'll just put on this flesh suit, it's fine.
It's completely
There's
fine.
plenty of space inside now the bones are gone.
Ooh.
Yeah. This priestess, Rao, made it so simple. Breaking Himiko's magical barrier was easy once I got close to her. We were very close.
Extremely close. Ammy, where's the busty babe we know and love? Except the whole time
you've
she's
never
never
met her,
existed.
actually. It's all thanks to this item you got back from the water dragon.
I'm gonna show it off to you. Frantic.
Amaterasu. Ami grabs it. You're like, oh shit. Oh.
Whoops.
All because the fox rods are mine once again. I just needed more rods. That's it. And then I became impregnable. Somehow those go together.
So I have a condom and it's made out of rods.
It's fine.
Wait, what?
Amaterasu, you foolish beast. To think that you parted with this mighty source of magic so easily. Know that it was you who revived the power of the Dark Lord. What do we need to know about the Dark Lord?
We apparently have something else to interact with.
I'm
All right.
sorry. That's hilarious.
That's so bad. She's really the Dark Lord?
Or
no! The Grand Master of Evil Beings? Except that we've never been introduced really to the Dark Lord at all, and they seemed like they were putting Orochi and Orochi in the same place, but that's okay.
So should Evil Rao set? Okay, here we go. I've got it. I need this. Something quickly. Give me this. The foxtrots made the crystal ball barrier shatter like glass. Oh, if only you'd been here to see Himiko die. I think I'll take the crystal ball with me in the event that one of your pathetic friends tries to locate me. Oh my god!
Hey!
You actually get to see somebody. Oh, they chew it. Oh, the chewing is bad.
No, it's just talking.
No,
that's how they show that this mask is talking.
I'm sorry, it was just chewing the ball. It's fine.
It's fine.
And if I deal with you now too, Amaterasu, nothing will stand in the way of my world of evil beings. It's like a gumball. Num, 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 num,
Crunch,
num.
crunch, crunch. Ammy, remember the Dragonian King's revelation?
Nope.
He was showing us how Foxface here killed the real Busty Babe. Yes. Like, you finally figured it out. Congratulations.
Oh, way back in the day. That was not now, that was back then.
That's been a while.
She wasn't returning the fox rod. She was very off guard when that happened without purpose. And it just went poof. Hello.
Hello, I'm here to know you.
Boy, she's a real good faker. She had me totally fooled.
Faking fooled. I mean, it's fine.
I've
We're
just
gonna
got
do so much alliteration here.
Some women are really good at faking. Unfortunately, some people are in situations that they are not excited about or that they do not feel they can communicate honestly about, and there we go.
Or there's also situations where they go, I fake it because I just don't feel it, because they don't understand that either it's an experience that they can have, or they could have, or they actually just don't have, and they pretend literally for their partners.
Well, I was just going to say with the
need
communication.
to have it and need to know.
Which is why I was going to say communication. They don't feel like they can talk about the experience.
Which is sad.
Which is what I'm talking about.
And look what she did to poor little Himiko. Well, at least we won't have to worry about Oni Island anymore. We're gonna finish you off right here.
Sounds very personal.
You'll be finished. You can't fake it anymore. I'll finish you.
Raw! I love that. Good job.
Oh my gosh.
All right, everybody, welcome to Evil Rao.
I don't know how to fight Evil Rao.
Well, that's okay. That's what I was looking for, actually.
That already hurts her, so that's a good sign.
I mean, bombs blow up and hurt her quite a bit, actually.
No, I didn't bomb. I just was smacking her with a thing.
Evil Rao! The Amaterasu legend includes a meeting with a bewitching beauty. She is known as Rao, a priestess whose deeds are known far and wide. Her beauty and knowledge spark desire in all who gaze upon her. One day, following her lecture, a man with a fox's face came calling. He vanished in a plume of smoke and reappeared as a 9-edged sword. He then corrupted and took over Rao's body, fooling everyone. So, then the actual Rao fight, which my friend is doing excellent at and is having a grand old time.
So far, so good.
According to the game itself, says Evil Rao is a fast, agile swordsman with a litany of attacks, or swordswoman, I suppose, in this case. Except that, depending on the gender identity
you
of the
just
possessor,
stabbed into the bomb I made. That was amazing. Sorry.
you have blown yourself up. That is great.
You charged me into the... Oh, you were gray and I missed it. Damn it. You bitch. It's fine. We're almost there. Anyway, what were you saying about
Okay,
Evil Rao?
the litany of attacks that I was talking about gender identities of characters because
It's
I
fine.
know her two primary attacks are a basic sword slash and lunged attacks, which can be evaded with dodges, jumps, and the R2 button if she can maneuver. Additionally, if Amaterasu has a reflector equipped as a sub-weapon, she can block these attacks with a well-timed press of a button that doesn't exist on this controller.
Ah!
It's over! Whee!
Oh, flattened. And you cough up the orb. Bleh.
Yeah, pretty much. Good. We need it.
Good.
Does she actually cough up the other one?
Okay, we have her now, Ammy! Quick!
Is it a phase
Fight
2?
her! Let's finish off that fox-headed wench!
Yeah, you're real good now. Do we have to...
Aye.
What was that?
You got knocked back by another barrier.
And I got something knocked out of my face.
That was Issun.
Oh,
Issun
got
just
knocked
went
off me.
flying. It's fine.
Okay, phase 2 of the boss. It's okay.
It'll be fine.
Your
You got
shoulder
it.
pads are amazing. When you power up, it all is about the shoulders.
Oh.
I'll just grow some tails. It's fine.
It's fine. It is.
I'm sorry, that's what that looked like to me.
There's Ninetales.
Oh, there we go. How do we fight this one?
We don't.
Oh, it leaves? You want to do this?
Ignorant fools! Did you really think it would be that easy?
To kill your flesh suit? Yeah, pretty much. Bork.
I have powers beyond belief!
You can't believe them. Ha!
Bork.
Here is but a taste of what the Dark Lord can do!
Wait, you're gonna feed me? That's great. I love food.
Bah.
Ha! No.
Okay.
Yes, I will taste it.
Oh,
That was not tasty at
so
all.
many brush tails.
Ha! Petty deity! It is only the size of this room that saved you!
Because I'm really bad at maneuvering in small spaces. Cloud trying to use his sword in
No,
tiny spaces. I can't get it off my back. It's too huge.
It is far too small for me to unleash my true fury. I read furry.
This space of...
My true furry.
Alright, who's got an anthropomorphic nine-tailed god?
Fox, we need to know.
However, resistance is futile, for your last remaining hope is God.
You really don't know about the succession of the dragon power, do you?
No, not at all.
I shall now return to Oni Island and rally my dark forces.
Man, you sound like somebody who's really involved in their own role play.
I am the Dark Lord! My dark powers and my dark touch and everything is darkness!
You sound like you're auditioning for the role of the Dark Lord. Of going, someone. Okay, so how would you, Dark Lord? I shall know this.
And then you take off that.
I am the Dark Lord! I shall now return to Oni Island and rally my dark forces!
Okay, my dude.
No, honestly,
you injured the water dragon like to hell, and then they never communicated that its frenzy actually was too dangerous for you. Only that you just left once it was in a wounded frenzy.
Because it was causing more problems, as it was. So it was easier to just ignore it.
Except if that was the only thing in your way, why ignore it? Apparently, we were the only thing in your way.
I thought you said Yumiko was in the way.
Oh, I guess.
So I needed to get the crystal ball from Himiko. That's why I came here, so that Himiko couldn't find me anymore. Because so then that way my island can pop around. Except for the fact that the island's been in one place for the entire fucking month.
And according to everyone else, it's been able to be moving the whole time, and you just haven't, like a troll. So I don't know. I feel lost.
This is really annoying. Anyway, it's
sorry,
fine.
we can't stand against the darkness. So that. I think we should tag this the evil laughter episode and then have the Pregante link in there. It'd just be so good. Everyone's like,
great.
what's going on in this Let's Play?
What?
Ammy, it's okay. It's okay. Issun, I'm back. It's okay.
fine. Everything's fine.
I only got thrown like 30 feet. It's okay.
Whoa.
Oh, that's a lot of blood. They didn't animate.
Oh, wow. Amaterasu had allowed the Dark Lord to slip away. Quietly in the night, he just slipped away. The display of evil sent chills down the wolf's spine. Amaterasu and Issun were left to wallow in overwhelming sadness. This is what wallowing looks like. I'm gonna vomit up everything in my astral pouch and just eat it again for comfort. And then do it over and over. Blah. Nom, 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 nom. Bleh. Nom, 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 nom. And if that's not sadness, I don't know what is. Himiko had remained steadfast in her quest to find Oni Island, which had never moved the entire time she'd been looking for it. In the end, she lost her life at the hands of the Dark Lord, and the Emperor didn't even notice because he was over there, blinded by money and commerce. And since the docks hadn't been embargoed, he was fine. With Himiko dead, with Himiko died?
With Himiko
Thank
died
you.
all.
Okay. With Himiko died all clues to the location of Oni Island.
I'm sorry,
Which
that
was
lost
just
me
sitting
too.
there where we could see it.
Uh-huh.
Amaterasu and Issun were left with nary a shred of hope. Giving up on their quest seemed the only option, except that we literally know that the Dragonian Empress Queen can turn into the dragon. So
It's trying to create some dramatic tension. It's fine.
Ooh,
That's
that's
really
when they noticed that the blood-caked crystal ball when did it become blood-caked, my dude? Forth by the Dark Lord clearly displayed an image of Himiko. Okay, so in my brain, I'm just like, we destroyed Rao's body, the flesh puppet of Rao, and it just exploded in blood everywhere onto this ball thing. I'm like, oh, that's a little messy.
It's a little dark.
Issun, doubting his eyes, listened intently as Himiko began speaking. I mean, the other emperor could speak through the ball once they were dead, so maybe it's just, balls are soul channels, it's fine.
Right.
She explained that Oni Island would not be easy to find, and that she had determined to become ethereal and enter the crystal ball herself in search of clues for the island that had just been sitting there so long that someone could sculpt a donut out of it.
Yeah, no kidding.
Or after it, not out of it. She had allowed herself to be consumed in order to use the Dark Lord's power. She was also aware that the Dark Lord now possessed the Fox Rods. All was planned. Himiko's will infuse the crystal ball with
that's awfully
great power.
convenient.
That's nice.
All of this is really awfully convenient.
Awfully convenient. It's okay, you get one awfully convenient per game.
You mean the Deus Ex Machina that we've already now run into twice?
Shit. Well, they're overusing it. Look at the little illustration of him bouncing. That's amazing.
Boing.
The fortress housing the dark forces materialized. Really? There's a fortress targeting dark forces?
Oni Island.
Oni Island appears only at sunset in a certain location.
Now it's
Now
one
it
location?
Now it only appears at sunset in a certain location. You know what? We should have tried swimming out to it and see what happens.
Oh my god.
The place revealed by the crystal ball was none other than a spot just off the northwest shore of Ryoshima coast, near the spot known as Watcher's Cape, where it had always been the entire time. Wow!
I'm fine.
Oni Island would appear again at Watcher's Cape at the next sunset. Okay, so I want to be like, maybe the island was invisible to most people, and so they didn't know it was there, and maybe that one shopkeep was just so in tune with the spirit of money and entrepreneurship and salesmen that even the power of that tuned him in with what could sell, but no one else would know what Oni Island looked like, so donut nuts weren't popular anyways, because they didn't even know what he was making them after.
Oh my god, it's so weird.
A small glimmer of hope returned to our heroes' hearts. Just as the image of Oni Island faded from the crystal, a deep crack appeared and split Himiko's image. That's very pretty.
So pretty. I love the art. It's really lovely.
Wow. She had paid the ultimate price for manipulating the dark power. I mean, she was already dead. Is there a bigger price than that?
Right?
The crystal itself had been spent. The destiny of Himiko's very soul had been inextricably intertwined with that of the crystal ball. A burst of blinding light heralded the crystal's demise, and Himiko's soul was caught up in the shattered fragments and drifted serenely toward the heavens above, even as she prayed fervently for Amaterasu's safe passage. I don't know how to feel about all of that.
Neither do I.
I'm still like, what is
Good job, friend.
this incredible...
Excellent
Hey.
time, excellent damage.
Good damage, excellent time.
Yeah, that's still pretty good.
Hi.
Hey, Ammy, the sun's gonna set soon. Oni Island's gonna disappear.
I thought it was going to
Shit.
appear at sunset.
No kidding.
The revelation Himiko risked her life to tell us. Whatever we do, we can't let it go to waste.
I risked her life to tell us. You mean gave up her life to tell us?
Oh my god.
Like,
she is
She's
dead.
dead. And she was
Completely.
dead before she did the risky thing, which then ascended her to heaven, which doesn't seem risky.
Oh
but
my
I'm
God.
not wanting to, diminish her sacrifice. I'm just saying that piece wasn't it. It was her literal death that was it.
No kidding.
Who cares if we can't break the barrier on Oni Island? Let's make a beeline for Watcher's Cape, Ammy!
Aye. All right.
All right. Well, we know where we're gonna go. Can we go back?
Aye.
Let us out.
Aye. Wait.
Back.
Aye. Back.
There you go.
Back. Sure.
All
You
right.
just show us
Well, that's sad.
Oh. Oh.
Himiko, it can't be.
Yeah. No, she's super dead.
Did
Well,
he
I wonder
actually
how her
respond?
husband feels.
All right. Well, anyway, in the next one.
Absolutely. So we're gonna start running out of the room, and we're actually gonna go save after this, assuming this works right. Because in the next one, we are gonna go to Watcher's Cape. Thank you very much, guys, then for joining us. If you like what we do, please feel free to like, comment, and
doesn't
subscribe. And please also feel free to go check out our Ko-Fi or our Patreon. We've got some links in the description down below.
Yes.
Other than that, though, I have been Scandal,
And I have been Lies.
and it was great playing with you. Bye.